Hey, what's up, guys? And today, this afternoon, I'm bringing you another update video on this upcoming winter storm for the Great Plains through the Mid-Atlantic and possibly the Northeast. We have new data and new model runs came out, so I'm here to give you an update. First, the newest GFS model stays the same through this point, and honestly, the models are really starting to agree now. Here, I'll zoom in and slow it down for us so we can really get a good look at it. You see snow moving into Delaware, Maryland. Heavy band kind of stays down in Virginia. And then it really just goes off the sea. There's absolutely nothing for the Northeast, which is becoming more and more likely. Unfortunately, if you live in the Northeast, that is unfortunate because you guys haven't gotten a lot of snow. But that is becoming very, very likely at this point. But there is still a chance that it can travel up the East Coast. It's very unlikely, but you never know. You gotta watch the northwest trend. Here's the European model. We'll slow this one down as well and zoom in. Here a storm comes. You can see the snow's a lot more further south than the GFS, and that heavy band does get up into Maryland, Delaware, maybe even South Carolina. And it kind of goes up the coast, bring light snow back into New England and other areas of the Northeast. But really, the heaviest part, you're left out on. Where is the heaviest part of snow going to be? For the Great Plains, you're talking 10 to 12 inches here in Kansas, and all these places, and then it kind of drops down to maybe 4 to 8, and back over here in the Mid-Atlantic, and in Virginia you have another hot spot, and the Euro is still going for 10 to 20 inches, and on all these red areas it is 10 to 20 inches, so even got 21 showing up. But you can see on the GFS that pocket of heavy snow is in a different area. So you see the same areas for the Midwest or the Great Plains. It's a little bit heavier, but I don't think we're going to see anyone get 23 inches, maybe 18, maybe a foot and a half. But back over here to the Mid-Atlantic, you see the axis of heavy snow is a lot smaller than on the Euro, and it's a lot more further eastward and northward. You still got 17 inches showing up, but anywhere in this purple area is 6 to 12, which is definitely not as high as it was in previous runs, but the main point is just trying to find out where this heavy excess of snow is going to be, where you're 100% going to get over a foot. Someone in this area is going to get over a foot of snow, maybe even a foot and a half, but we just don't know where yet. You really got to watch the northwest trend. A lot of these storms trend northwest, and I would not be surprised if this one did either. And the heavy access to snow set up maybe in midsections of Maryland and southern Delaware. Would not be surprised if that happened. Northeast, not really anything on this GFS run, and don't lose all hope, but it's not looking too good. Euro, however, does have a decent amount for the Northeast. You're going for 2 to 4 inches, New England area, and in the New Jersey, southern New Jersey, you're going for 6 to 10 inches in almost 50% of New Jersey. So definitely have to keep an eye on this, see where the heavy axis of snow sets up. But we are inside 3 days out. It is 3 days away now. So we are right on the heel of this thing. Let's go ahead and look at the temperatures. Okay, so here is the temperatures here. It's crazy to think that in the same areas they're going to be getting a foot of snow in the Mid-Atlantic. It's currently 50 out. But here we go. Let's move it into... So here's the start of the storm. You're showing temperatures of negative 13, negative 10 in the Great Plains. This is when the snow will be falling. And then if you move it into the mid-Atlantic, you're showing wind chills of 15 to 20 degrees. So what that means is the snow is going to be very light and fluffy, so you're not really going to be able to build any snowmen or snowballs. But what it does mean is that it's going to be a lot more snow, because when it's light and fluffy, it builds up a lot more and accumulates a lot more. So, yeah, it's going to stay cold for a few days after, so roads are going to be very icy. And I already talked about the ice concern earlier in Virginia and North Carolina. Icing concern is definitely a big concern. But they need to watch this, see where it sets up, and yeah, stay safe.